Hey guys, it's Maggie here. Welcome back to my channel, or God, I'm exhausted. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. I do think sometimes most people have a unhealthy relationship with food. I am not exempt from that. It is difficult in our society not to have a bad relationship with food when words like guilty pleasures and guilt-free and skinny, latte, all those things, all those words have meaning and either good or bad, negative, meanings. Today I want to talk about my own personal issues with that and how I'm kind of overcoming them. So if you are triggered by any talk of like eating or food or like disordered eating or whatever, you might not want to watch this. It's okay. Don't blame you. It's okay. No worries. I have never suffered from an eating disorder ever. No, I've never gone to that level ever. So even though I've never had an eating disorder, I have, my relationship with food is complicated. I'm definitely, I'd say, an emotional eater at times when I'm feeling really low. It's either emotional eating or emotional starving, I guess. If I'm feeling really low, it depends on the situation, but I will either eat like bunch of sweets or I will like not give myself food because I don't feel like I deserve to eat because I'm either not doing enough at work or I'm not doing enough to like make my career be where I want it to be, or if I'm not filming videos or not uploading videos, like I will be upset with myself and I won't let myself eat because I'm like, I don't deserve to eat. So I've been fed all these messages and information on how to make myself smaller and like what foods are good and what foods are bad, and like cheesy and sugary foods are bad for you and you should feel bad when you eat them, and it's just like so messed up, and eating is so messed up, and everyone around me, their eating is so messed up. Like, in all the offices I've worked at, there's always women being like, oh, I'm so fat today and I eat like a fat girl and I'm gonna be good so I'm gonna have a salad, and it is easy to bond over that if you don't know any better. It's so easy to bond over hating yourself, and I talked about this in my Body Talk at Work video, but it is like default for women to bond over hating themselves and policing themselves with food. And I don't take part in that, and I feel really uncomfortable when that happens to me. But yeah, so recently I've been trying to change my relationship with food. I'd say like about a year ago I heard about intuitive eating as opposed to like dieting, and I just really started noticing that when I ate, I don't want to say garbage, but I felt like I was eating garbage because I felt like garbage afterwards. But when I was eating really big heavy meals, when I was eating a lot of like french fries and I don't know, a lot of just here's two things. One, I was eating food that was not nutritious for me and that made me feel sluggish afterwards. So I was recognizing I was eating food and feeling a certain way. Intuitive eating, I can probably put a definition in somewhere, but essentially it's like your body tells you what you need and then you give it to it. Like your intuition tells you what you need to eat, what you need to drink, that kind of thing. And your body knows what you need, so it will tell you, and it has told me, because sometimes after I eat a lot of processed foods, and like I'll just be like, I need a freaking vegetable. I need a bunch of vegetables and fruits. I just, like, my body tells me I need it. So I've really started getting into intuitive eating, and that has been a really good focus of my attention, to the point where I will notice that I am emotionally eating or not eating. And when I'm emotionally eating, I will realize that, or when I'm acting on like a weird, like a craving, like the craving is only there because there's like a muffin in my office. I have taken bites of things, chewed them, realized I didn't actually want them, and then spit them out. And I don't know if that's good, but I just like, while I'm eating it, I'm like, I don't even want this. Why am I eating this? And then I just like don't want to swallow it. I'm just like, why did I put this in my mouth? I don't want this right now. So it's kind of a different, you have to kind of get in touch with your bodies. Like, what does my mind want and what does my actual body want? So it's been tough. It's been really interesting. I definitely have comfort foods, like sweets. I love sweets. So it's just been like it's been a journey, especially I work at a company that manages food, so there's always food around in my company, which has definitely made it harder. But it's just been like a struggle, but like a good struggle. Like I'm actually feel like I'm doing better. And I eat breakfast a lot more, and when I'm down on myself, I say like, no, you have to eat. You have to eat or you're gonna feel worse. So that part's going well. It's just, I'm hesitant to focus on that because you can so easily slip into a mindset where you're like, I don't like how I look, I'm eating like really bad, whatever. So I'm trying really hard not to let myself slip into that, because that just makes everything bad. So the reason I'm talking about this now and then I'm kind of really into it is because I started listening to a podcast. It's called the Body Kindness Podcast, and the reason I heard about it was because Fat Girl Flo, Carissa, was mentioned in it in a episode about is body positivity and dieting, can they go together? An awesome episode, you should definitely check it out. But I started listening to all of their stuff, and they talk about intuitive eating, emotional eating, really cool stuff, and I really like it. It just made me think about it a lot, and I wanted to share my story, my struggles, my experience with you guys, because it has to be something everyone deals with, whether you have guilt with food, or whether you eat emotionally, or whether you starve yourself emotionally. I don't know. I hope you are doing good. It's hard. It really sucks. But we're working on it together, and there's no failing. There's just you trying to be your best self and taking care of yourself the best way you can. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble on about food and stuff. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment if you have anything you're struggling with, or anything you want to share, or any tips on how to maintain intuitive eating lifestyles, things like that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.